Hey, great Monday evening. It is a beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville, man. Let me tell you, that weather out there is pretty much amazing. It's not hot, it's not cold, it's just fresco. And if it hadn't been so wet today, and I'm not talking about my underpants, if it hadn't been so wet today, it would have probably just been an amazing, amazing, amazing day. But this unexpected weather, according to Trex Mendex, this unexpected weather that has been hitting Brownsville is not going to let up. And in honor of Frankie, we're doing the weather segment first because that's what he does. Este, it's not going to let up. Supposedly, there's going to be cold and showers throughout Thanksgiving. And I can't remember the last Thanksgiving that we had that it didn't include wet weather. And today we have Sammy with us. Hey, Sam, how you doing?
Pretty good.
So, so
Straightforward. Pretty good.
man. So I, did you
Short and simple.
did you want to comment on the weather, or just want to go straight to sports and then the feature story?
Next is sports. The Cowboys did not. Nah, I'm playing. Nah, the weather's pretty good. Enjoying it.
Well, you said that you'd spent all day inside today.
Uh Both inside and out. But it's been changing a lot.
Sounds like my
But
sex
I
life.
like it. No, it's been pretty good.
Good bueno. Sammy was on this morning. Well, Sammy's on regularly. Sammy and I have known each other for many, 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 many years since he was a little child. Este, Sammy used to go to church with us, but all of a sudden he became a heathen and uh, and stopped going to church with us. And
I found the internet.
you found Joel Osteen. Oh my God, it came on. I am a friend of God. It's Joel Osteen's song.
It's a sign.
It's a sign from heaven. Uh, Chupapi Muñaño. I still don't know what the hell Chupapi Muñaño means, but I love the word. Thank you, Albert. Este, Sammy and I have known each other for a long time. Sammy is one of the only cousins from that side of the family that I actually like. And I mentioned it
And
this
it's
morning.
it's a pretty big family. There's many options, but
They're all horrible. I think, and I was saying this morning, except for Pablo's kids, I think I like all of Pablo's kids,
yeah.
but they're kind of like nutsos in their own sense, But I think I think it's because I like the nutsos in the family. No, all the rest are like nutsos. These are like cool nutsos. No,
Yeah, I haven't had much time to mingle with them lately.
no, you haven't really. Well, but you know them all, right? David,
I know them, but I
Pablo.
haven't like lately. I don't recall the last time or year I talked to Juan Pablo.
Yeah, he's kind of nuts. He's, he's kind of always on the paranoid side. Like, was he referring to me? Was he talking about me? All right. No, Juan Pablo. The world only revolves around Erasmo. It doesn't revolve around Juan Pablo.
You're like, well, if it fits, go ahead and take it.
But since we're talking about family, man, it's Thanksgiving week, so I noticed that a lot of people were down here, coming down from up north from school and stuff, because people are wanting to get together for Thanksgiving, man. Do you have people out there that have come down? Your family, I know. I think your brothers are in Houston, no?
No, they actually moved to a different state, Tennessee, and my mother actually took off today to San Antonio.
Did you really?
Yeah,
So you're by yourself
yeah, with the family.
with your inner circle family.
Yes.
Well, that's good. I think. Este, Sammy and I also served on student government together at what is student government, right?
I think
At
so.
UTBTSE,
Yeah.
and I think that's where our interest in politics started to flare up. There's there been a long time since them days.
Yeah, I think it's been over a decade, but it was
Why
a good
haven't
time though.
it was a
Huh?
good time? Why haven't you ever been interested in delving into politics? I mean, have you ever considered it, thought about it, or
When I was in it, I was like a business major, so I was seeing it more the business side. And ironically enough, like I was back then in SGA, I was actually reading up on Donald Trump's books.
cookbook
And huh?
cookbooks?
No, Donald Trump books,
Oh,
because I was seeing the business side of it, of the whole, I guess, political system, of the being a fiscal responsibility. That's the way I was seeing it.
so will you consider yourself a conservative?
Mm, I would say so. I wouldn't know the exact details of it, but I haven't gotten. I would have to like read up to tell you exactly what exactly like where I stand.
But do you chant "Let's go, Brandon" or no?
I chant, "Let's go." Neither. Yeah, you know what? You know what's surrounding, man? What I tell everybody, like out of the millions of people that live in the United States, like those are the two options. I'm like, there has to be more options, or like, like there has to be someone with like a doctorate in political science that could like solve this situation or certain issues. You know?
Well, I think the problem is that in the United States the system is rigged where there will never be a third, fourth party.
Yeah,
It's just not set up that way. There's just so much control, but there's so many fractions uh, in each of the parties that with the Republicans, we had the Republicans and we had the Tea Party at one time, and
yeah,
with Democrats we've had the socialist and the extra socialist.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
actually
Like I understand the whole part of like helping out each other, and then there's the whole extreme part, but everybody takes it to like either extreme left or extreme right. But there has to be like some sort of like middle ground where they could meet up, like both sides somewhat. You know?
uh, I want to thank my friends who brought me cornbread pudding. Let me tell you,
Nice.
everyone's been bringing me food today. I got breakfast, and this thing is really amazing. I wish I could
it's
share it with
it's
you, Sammy.
it's because you lost so many pounds over there in Europe.
I lost 6 pounds, but I actually think I gained like two of them back. I don't know if it was because I became dehydrated on the way, but
Hey, did you ever go try that Taco Libre place again?
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me neither. Today was the first and last.
Really, was it that bad?
Kind of. Yeah,
You know,
it was. It was crazy.
when I went, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, I mean, it was okay. It was good. When I went today. I went to downtown Scoop, and it was good. I mean, I wanted to have their sandwichon, just didn't get a chance to taste it.
Yeah.
Anyway, just real quick, guys. I mentioned to Sam that it's just been a very painstaking day for me. Este, believe this or not, emotionally, and I am not one that dwells much into the emotion stuff. So I'd actually thought about having just a very short show, say hi, bye, and I'll see y'all later, guys. It's just been a very wacky week, but I'm glad Sam accepted to come on and help out in that respects. It's just been a crazy day for me. Aparte de ello, I feel like I'm starting to get sick. I feel, hopefully it's not Corona, but I feel like dolor en los huesos. Maybe it's just getting old.
I
Pero
was about
como
to
que,
say that.
I appreciate that. I usually get to the punchline before anybody else has a chance to. But I feel like weak. I feel like cansado, weak, and
But you already got the booster shot, no?
oh, I have 4 shots in me. I'm not talking about tequila either. About
That might
COVID.
help too.
Let me tell you, the other day I was at this at these birthday party for some friends. They were like, "God, that's what you have to take a shot. You have to take a shot." I'm like, guys, you know that if I take a shot of anything, I'm going to be plastered all over social media. But they insisted, and of course I did not accept. Maybe yes, I did. Este, but I don't know what it is. I think I might need to go see the doctor. Uh, it's been quiet in the political realm. Did you see that post that I put up in regards to that street, the Costa Rica street? Is it Costa
the
Rica?
one, the one that was like all demolished and whatnot.
Yeah.
I saw the pictures. I didn't get a chance. Like I said, I was super busy today, uh, going several places all over town. But yeah, I did see it.
I
But
just, you know, I feel bad for the people that live in that community, man. I really feel like, and that's maybe that's one of the other reasons why I'm kind of on the downside because I really feel like powerless. I can't do much about it except bitch about these people not doing their job. But
yeah, there's so many things to do in the city. But right before election, they'll get done.
well, see, that's what gets really frustrating, Sam, because a lot
Yeah.
of people here in the city of Brownsville, como que no pescan la onda. A
Yeah.
lot of people right now, Sam, have probably forgotten that in February we had the February freeze. They just completely forgot about it. I mean, people right now are probably forgetting that every month is that they get slammed with a huge electric bill. I mean, we just flooded in October floods, the October floods, and by now probably people have already forgotten. I don't know. I'm not doing well.
They had also mentioned that there was going to be like some more rolling blackouts, like because we're going to supposedly getting like a strong winter, like this next couple of months. So that might still be in the air.
I don't know. I can't stand it. Good
But that's a
evening.
Frankie segment.
Maybe I should do and now the featured story. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Chupapi muñaño. I still don't know what does that mean. Do you know, Sam?
It originates from back in, I don't know, man. To be honest,
Chupapi muñaño. Hello, Cheese. What's up? Not much, man. I am not doing well today. Hey, talk about Sam. What? How about Frankie? You know that he got a master's degree, right?
yeah, I did
Not,
see the picture. I have him on Facebook.
do you really?
Yeah, I used to like the post, the podcast that he would do when I would get up at time
Yeah,
around 7 in the morning. I have to wake up at 6:30 in the morning to see his show.
yeah. He quit.
Yeah, I saw that post too.
Why is everyone emotional today? Why am I emotional
I
today?
think it might be the weather.
I wonder if it's PMS.
Could be midlife crisis, but
Oh,
you're a little bit over that part.
I'm 32, Sam. Oh yeah, but it's crazy. But one of the things that I think I go through, Sam, is I
Yeah.
think I go through PMS like once a year. This is about the time like Octoberish that I start to feel like in the dumps, man. Maybe it's just like my yearly PMS. Maybe I should
Uh,
start. Maybe I should start visiting the family more.
could be. I had heard something like that for like men, but I'm pretty sure it has like a different wording, like medically.
Well, I wish we had a doctor on. Maybe they could explain it, but it's just a weird thing. Tío, buenas noches, saludos, Vicente, my man. God bless you, bro. Not too drawn away from the program. Today's marks the day John F. Kennedy died in Dallas. During the motorcycle, Harvey Oswald was assassinated hours later, lady by Jack Ruby conspiracy or just hate. It is the anniversary of John F. Kennedy's assassination, and I still am amazed that we still don't know what happened.
Are
There's a
they
lot of
just sealed?
huh?
Are they just sealed documents, or we just don't
Well,
know?
I think we have like certain documents, but supposedly there's still documents that have not been released to the public, and that's the part I don't get.
Wasn't there like a amount of years they could only be sealed? I think it was like 60 or so.
Well,
60
I think
years.
that's one of the reasons why President Trump lost the election because he said that he was going to, throw out all the evidence, JFK evidence, and then boom, he lost the election. Maybe he's
Which kind
trying to
of proved the theory.
Karina's restaurant Muerde tomorrow soup is awesome. All right, is that an invite?
Sure does sound like it.
La Silvia or Ramon? I haven't heard from Ramon in a while. Oh, presidents this year by talking politics at Thanksgiving. So what else is going on, Sammy?
uh, can't think of anything that's besides on news. Like I saw recently the whole. Did you see the whole the accident on the Christmas parade?
Oh, where?
Did you see that accident on the Christmas parade? They ran over some people. I believe it was Wisconsin.
Oh yeah,
Like
the
five were
Christmas
dead and 20 were injured. I believe.
the Christmas parade.
Yeah, but they haven't said if it was like on purpose or whatnot. But I haven't gotten the details on that.
I haven't, I don't do the news much anymore. I'm just so disgusted with the news media, locally and nationally. I just, every so often when I get home, I'll turn on the TV and it turns on automatically on that Spectrum channel. I don't know
Yeah.
why the hell that it turns on that Spectrum channel. I mean, there's got to be a way so that it starts off on some other channel. It's really irritating and annoying. And I, by the time I get myself up or get enough energy to change the channel, been there watching the news for like 5-10 minutes. It takes me that long to get up. It's not a good feeling, and it's not age either. It's just
No.
the bed's too comfortable.
No, I can't think of anything recently as far as like locally happening.
Uh,
There was a downtown event though from the
Garibaldi,
charities. Yeah,
Garibaldi. Yeah, I didn't get to go to it. A friend of mine made mention that he had gone. Said there was a lot of people out there. I don't go. Good evening. Good evening.
I saw him from your friend's post.
Joe
Craig?
Rodriguez,
No, Craig's.
Prince.
No, Groves.
Oh, Craig.
Yeah,
Craig doesn't know if he's going or coming. I don't get that man. That man doesn't even live in Brownsville. He's like, oh, Brownsville, Brownsville, Brownsville. Kind of sucks that someone that lives in
in Rancho Viejo, no.
Rancho Viejo, wants to be like, oh, Brownsville living. Shut up. You're not
I
even from here,
I think
gringo.
it might be because of the business. I'm not too sure though.
Still,
It might it might help with the whole real estate stuff.
probably, you know, green go. Green go back to Rancho Viejo. Green go.
Has
People
like,
stop
what do they do exactly? Isn't he like a what's it called? A
alderman.
councilman? Yeah,
Alderman. They call him alderman.
alderman.
Yeah, he got elected with 120 votes, 118 votes.
Like half the people of Rancho Viejo.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Have
am
you heard
really
anything else, man? Like coming as far as like that arena that they were arguing about? Because it's going
no.
to be around that area.
Well, it's
And
kind of a funky deal because this is the way that I understood it was that guy, the Sanchez guy, that the Dennis
yeah,
Sanchez attorney
Dennis.
guy, the guy that's in bed with Trey Mendez, he was the one that was selling the property where the arena was going to get built.
Yeah,
So, and supposedly it was going to get all developed and stuff. And now that that the voters voted it down by 75 votes, pues, Trex Mendex and Dennis Sanchez and those guys, they don't make a killing out of selling the property. But it's always like that. And that's, I guess, one of the reasons why I'm
I'm not too
feeling
sure
so.
if I saw that section before or after that happened, but I had seen that a part of it had gotten annexed into Brownsville.
They did it on purpose. Brownsville annexed it, I think, sometime back. I think Judge Carlos Castro had shared that they had annexed it like some months back, but have kept it very, very quiet without saying anything. And now that the arena started to pop up, then all of a sudden, it's part of Brownsville, or part of it is part of Brownsville.
Yeah,
It's all just so
it's
frustrating.
crazy because like the business in front of it, which is like some sort of like wedding venue, it has the address under like San Benito.
It's all jumbled up. One of the things that really does bother me about that area is that you really don't know where San Benito starts, Brownsville ends, and anything else is out there. It's like
Yeah.
you cross the street and you're in San Benito, you cross the street and you're in Los Fresnos, you cross the street and you're in Brownsville. It's like that those four states that have a little bitty corner out there.
Oh.
But like today, I saw a police officer, a Brownsville police officer, because I went to Harlingen to go to the thrift stores, and I saw a Brownsville police officer headed that way, past Rancho Viejo, and I'm going like, "What are you doing here?" And apparently, that's still part of that is still part of Brownsville.
But were they with the lights on or what?
Huh?
Were
No,
they with the lights? Because I know like quite a few, not quite a few. I know that there's several Brownsville policemen that come with their vehicles over here to Los Fresnos that live over here.
that could be it. You live in Los Fresnos? I
I
did
feel
not
like
know that.
one of their supervisors or one of their top person people live over here.
That might be it. Well, he didn't stop me, and I was speeding.
Yeah,
I you
out
I
of
should
jurisdiction.
know. Like, hey, bro.
That probably saved you.
But he was speeding too, because if I was going 80, he was probably going like 85.
Yeah.
Because the vato me pasó. I'm not complaining. I mean, hell, I hate people that are driving slow on the damn expressway or go by the speed limit. I don't know. I think a lot of times it's kind of strange, but what happens to me sometimes, ando en el carro, and you know how cars, when they see a police officer, they go like, "Arr!" They stop.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
But it's funny, but sometimes I get the feeling that I'm driving, and then police officers, they see my car and they go, like, we don't want to get in front of that guy.
Yeah.
And I mean, I like them all, but it happened like with a sheriff department, like Eli Chamais, and I'm like right there, and all of a sudden find myself right next to them, and I think I could feel like they looked over, and it's like, I'm going like, I mean, are you getting behind me because you want to stop me, or you're like, I don't want to have anything to do with that guy?
Both.
Why do people not like me in this town?
I know usually like I'm like anything lower than 80, stay to your right.
Hell yeah. I really can't stop eating this damn cornbread pudding. And I'm probably gonna gain back those 6 pounds I lost in Rome.
Actually like cornbread, but the one that has that jalapeno in it,
Yeah.
that was some good stuff.
This was more like a dessert type of thing. It's
Yeah.
damn good. Este, I was sharing with Sam right before we came on. I really had questions about coming on tonight, and it's just been a very, very tough day, a tough weekend for me. Besides not feeling well, I'm starting to fall into those uh, PMS situation type of things. So, este, I don't know. Maybe I need a psychologist or psychiatrist.
It's not like holiday blues.
No, I don't get that. I think at one point someone had said, Erasmo, it's because you're lonely. You need to be around family. I go like, oh no, you don't know my family. That only makes me more depressed. That just gives me more of the blues. You know what I'm talking about.
That may be the issue. Let me be part of the problem.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. It's very bad evening. Hello there. Moving back home in the beginning of the year. Hi, Papa. Thank you. It'll be good to have you back. He's the one with the white hair. Sammy sued Brownsville years ago for the encroachment. Brownsville city limits go to the rest stop. Yeah, it's crazy. Making meet empanadas tomorrow. Yum.
Hey, that rest stop right there on the San Benito area, is that like an official like state trooper trucks checkpoint area or what?
Yeah, I don't know, but I think they use it to stop the 18 wheelers. No.
Yeah, well, that's what I seen it, but it's not like an official like lights blinking. You gotta get into the lane and stuff like that. Like over there in Robstown or Sarita, you know how they have like a little
Oh yeah.
lights flashing. You gotta pull it into the truck stop station.
I don't think so. And it's been a while since I know what you're talking about. It's been a while since I've driven up there to Austin or Corpus or anything. But I thought that one out there was also for the 18 wheelers. I mean, I don't think I ever got stopped out there. Did you,
Where at in Austin?
Sarita?
No. I
Do we
did get
stop?
pulled over in Kingsville though. They have those tricky areas where you're already like out of Kingsville, and you
Yeah,
look like you can do like 70, and they're like, nope, it's still city limits.
it's horrible. I
And
think
I'm
it's
like,
Odem, that little town Odem or something, or
yeah.
Hellhole or something. I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, I hate those towns. I think I've gotten like thousands of tickets on those towns before. Not anymore. I don't get many tickets anymore. And that's considering I drive really, really
Considering the
fast.
way you drive.
Let me tell you, I drive fast. But
It's
I'm
that
a
sticker you have, man.
but I'm a great I really am a great driver. I mean, I know how to drive on the left lane and when not to drive on the left lane. I know how to use my damn blinker.
It's just those curves that get you, man.
After a couple of drinks, you had to go there. Hey, bro, my man, te embrujaron. I don't think so. I think I feel a little bit on the weaker side, as because my
Could be
emotional state.
overworked, man.
Huh?
You could be like overworked too.
I think it's just the emotional. I think it's the my church life and my emotional state that's really, really not there today. It's just a bad day. It really is a bad day for me. But no, I mean, I didn't do any work today. That's what the great good evening, sire. I like it when he calls me sire. I've got pulled over by Border Patrol in King Ranch area. Yeah, maybe the dingleberries hanging from your front windshield might have given it away. Well, when individuals have a car and they have their last name on the back of the car,
Automatic pulled over.
yeah, you automatically pull those guys over. Those guys are mojados. Those guys are wetbacks.
The ones with the little crowns in the dashboard you're talking
Oh yeah, definitely. Those are and no documents.
about? Hey, speaking of the King Ranch, man, have you ever checked out like their museum and stuff, like that breakfast they had recently? That
Who?
ranch hand breakfast.
Mm-mm.
I've heard it like a while back, and I've been wanting to check it out. So it's supposedly like $6 a person, but they cook out in the outdoors, and it's like a ranch hand breakfast.
I'd love to do that. Maybe I need to go to Austin for a weekend. Southmost DPS is on the money making stopping cars. Southmost. I don't. I never thought that DPS went down Southmost. I thought that was like a rule. I've never seen a DPS officer down Southmost. Have you, Sam?
Uh nah. You get all the city cops in Amilpa Verde, and that
Oh
little
yeah.
turning street.
In Los Fresnos, you get tickets galore for nothing.
entrando, this checkpoint.
It's crazy. It's worse than crossing the border. What's the word on the board members charge? Nothing. No word whatsoever. Plus, I think a lot of the staff at the DA's office have gone out for the holidays, so I don't think we're going to hear much of anyone. They see Ojo. That could probably be it. Have you seen the Beto not right for Texas billboard? It's damn good. I have not seen it. Send me a picture. Did you see the video where the Mexican goes up to Beto O'Rourke and calls him out?
Yeah.
We don't want you here. You're not gonna take my guns.
No, the no means no.
No means no. Damn Mexicans, bro. Se les valió.
Que
Ese
más están
Beto,
diciendo, like, two is enough. They're like, they don't want you, man. Like, take it as a hint.
I mean, it's kind of trippy because the guy goes out there and changes his name to sound more Mexican, and the Mexicans hate him. You know, it's like if I would change my name to Erasmus so that the gringos could like me, and they don't, and they never will. Para nada me sirvió cambiarme el nombre. It's crazy that it's all called La Quineña, which translates to the land of the kings. Is it really? La
Kingsville, maybe. Land of Kings, Kingsville. Richard King. Do you actually know the history behind it or not?
Do you?
Not, yeah, a bit. He was actually from New York, and when he was like 8 years old, his dad was a jeweler, and he actually like took off from his house. He ended up over there by the Mississippi area, and they told him if he wanted to learn the like the ropes of driving a boat. And then when the whole Civil War was going on, they came down here to be shipping or driving boats with cotton up and down the river. And that's where he met his wife over here in Bronzeville. And some of the cities around there, I think it's Alice is one of the daughters' name. So all of that little area is named after like the family of his and stuff. But
Wow.
he has so many acres that he even left his nurse like thousands of acres before he died. So he
The
was,
King's Ranch, right?
yeah, Richard King. Y el otro es the one that brought him down was that other guy of the other city. It's Richard King, and there's another name that goes that one that showed him the ropes. But they were like, "Now get yourself some land," and he got himself that all that area because no one wanted it. Like it was all brushland. It's like when you get acres in Los Fresnos, it's all brushland. That's what he got, and nobody wanted. And and it
What?
turned out to be he actually created a new breed. That's another thing I know about him. He created a new breed of like for herds, and that's another way that he got money as well.
Well, I mean, they got a truck named after him. King's truck, King's Ranch
Yeah,
truck.
King Ranch.
Crazy.
That was pretty good. There's a lot of history. They even had like they had like recently they had like an expose, something like that. The connection between King's Ranch and Bronzeville,
Yeah.
and I was like the wife. I was like the wife.
Clayburg
I believe so. Yes,
from Clayburg County. And also, rumor is it that a lot of teachers will be resigning and retiring this December. Any word of that? Yes.
every
Right.
year.
Well, I think the number is increased because of, but you know what?
The $500 didn't cut it.
I mean, they just waited to get their $500 and they're gone
Yeah.
because it's so much money. But I was sharing this morning. I think it was this morning or yesterday. I don't remember. But for me, it just gets very draining. Because sometimes I honestly ask myself, why am I running for office? Is that when a lot of these folks, aren't appreciative of you putting your hand in the ring to go out there and fight the corrupt political machine. After the race that we ran for BISD, I come to find out that a lot of the teachers, a lot of the staff, they voted for my opponent. I mean, how stupid is that? You know, and he's got to be the most stupidest thing in the world. You're voting for individuals that are not tested and tried, that have absolutely no clue whatsoever what the hell they're doing. And it's evident by a lot of the decision making process that they've gone through in the past couple of months already. And now it seems that all teachers and principals and everybody else is all stressed out at work. I'm going like, well, yeah. I mean, a lot of these people voted for these same people to come back. I don't know. I am just very, very disgusted today.
It's like that time that they had the bus drivers voting for the opponent.
What?
Remember that when the bus drivers they had like the group of bus drivers were voting for the opponent.
Oh yeah, stupid. Que la Unión Unida, and
Yeah, the walk.
it's got to be some of the stupidest people in Brownsville. They get played every single election cycle. Every single election cycle, they get played by the same people. It's like the same thing with the Brownsville Police Department, that association. Those are some of the most corrupt people in the city of Brownsville, or on that is that association, and they screw over the cops. Why the
Hey,
cops have them there representing them, I have no clue.
speaking of what happened, what was the result of that cop that had that crack house?
The
The
crack
one
house?
that was yeah, the one that had like the that was years in that Dare program. The guy with the curly hair that was always there in the court. Do you
I don't,
recall the? You don't recall the cop getting arrested a while back? I want to
look,
say like about 6 to 8 months back.
not for the crack house. I mean,
No, was he was dealing drugs like meth out of his house or was storing it? You don't recall that story?
probably that weekend that I stopped using. No, I don't
That's why he
remember.
never came through.
Yeah, that's why he got. That's why I honestly don't remember a cop. Was it here locally?
Yeah, Bronzeville, like literally Bronzeville. It was like the one of the oldest cops
Cop
here
killer.
and in Bronzeville. It was like the same. Can't recall the name of the guy, but like he
Denzel
was.
Washington.
No, that's the movie.
I don't remember. Sam, thanks for coming on, man. Este, I mean, I literally had no energy to come on tonight. Este, and I might just skip tomorrow. I am really, really bummed. And
Lo bueno que ya viene Ecuador, ¿no?
yeah, I need that trip, man. I need to get the hell out of here. And I'll be in Ecuador next week.
But you
Go.
said you're going with your sister to that with that
Hell
one?
no, no,
No.
never again. No, I love them. I love them far away. You know, I
Yeah.
don't like to mingle with them. I don't like them close by. And it's not that I don't love them. It's just I need them far, far away. I think the only one that am trying to plan a trip with is with Gavi, but that's going to be a weekend trip, and that's just because we've never had one. I don't think Gavi and I have ever had that type of that type of trip. So I mean, I'm going to experience it one time, but knowing me, I'm probably going to have a miserable time, and I hope Gavi doesn't hear that.
But where are you guys planning on going though?
I told her let's go to a beach for a weekend, maybe Cancun. I was hoping we could go to Costa Rica and just spend the weekend on the beach. I've been able to find some very very cheap flights, so I'm going to really really consider it. Maybe go to Cartagena in Colombia. That place is beautiful, man. It's a beautiful beautiful beach. I just need to get out of here, man. I'm done. I'm fried this week, and I'm just done. I need some vacation time. And I got back 2 weeks ago. Maybe I just need to go instead of going once a month. Maybe I need to go 2, 3 times a month.
A month at a time. Every month.
Month at a time. Thanks for coming on, Sam. Guys, have a great, great evening. I'm cutting it off short tonight because I'm dying. Guys, have a great, great evening. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. Still believe in all that crap. Sam, thanks. You saved me, man.
All right, man.
Guys,
Talk to you later.
I'll see
Bye.
you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, guys. Be good to each other and please continue to be good to me. God bless.